Serge Ibaka. And AI with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova. 10 points for AI.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet kicks to Gasol. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Here's Van Vliet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Upside Gasol. 16 feet away. He can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Clarkson dishes to Banks. Pass to Zizic. Now Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And the shot falls short this time. Raptors trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He gets it in there.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Now here's Banks. He's got 10. Lynn with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. No one near him. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Dellavedova finds Clarkson, kicks it out to Banks, launches a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Here's Van Vliet, defended by Dellavedova. Van Vliet looking around. Gasol passes to Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. Lynn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dellavedova kicks to Banks. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Banks. Oh, good with the triple. Raptors trailed by 9. Left side, Lynn. To the inside. Foul. That's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Gasol. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Clarkson kicks to Banks. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Gasol. There's Lynn with the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. And here is Banks. 13 points in the game. Nance outside. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the triple. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Miami. Clarkson against Lynn. In the corner, Powell with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back right after this. Marcus also appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I tell you, on fire all period long. And this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the heels of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
They've got Clarkson, John Henson out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Banks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada in the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian, and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 67 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. And he knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Here's Van Vliet. Larry Nance making his last shot. Here's Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Marc Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
Now, here's Sexton. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And for Lynn, missing the season.
And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
Now here is Dellavedova. That one goes in. That's now 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Here's Van Vliet. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Zizic. Back to Banks. Lays it up off the glass. Banks has got 19 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Smitty, when you were playing, the league tinkered with the distance of the three-point line. Given the emphasis on perimeter offense now, should they consider moving it further out?
Kevin, please not. No way. Guys are shooting it 4,
I had to ask.
5 feet behind the line already. Now if you move it back, then they're going to move back to half court. Keep the line the way it is right now. I like it the way it is right now.
It's enough of a challenge, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Here's Zizic. And AI throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. It's Powell on the wing. No good on the three. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And here, late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? You look at AI. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Marc Gasol. Zizic passes to Banks. A three-pointer off the mark.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Outside Banks. The pass to Zizic. Banks passes to Nance. Sinks that one from the post. Nance has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Lowry's shot is good.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
Zizic passes to Dellavedova. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here is Lowry. He's got 5. Pass to Ibaka. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. Off target with his 3.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Banks inside. Powell's there. The shot's good from Banks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lowry for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Zizic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. Outside Banks. Lowry brings the double. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Van Vliet passes to Gasol. Lowry with the ball. Back to Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Gasol is just a big boy in the paint. There's not much you can do outside of fouling him when he has the ball in a good spot.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Cavaliers leading by 23, so the Raptors 5 right now. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Marc Gasol, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Osman kicks to Banks. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Banks. Lays it up off the glass. Banks has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Cavs. The Raptor shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Lowry inside the line. Love grabs the board.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor. He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Green finds Lowry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Banks against Green. Back to Osman. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pal Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Knocked loose. And there's the feed to Lowry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Siakam. He's guarded by Love. Lock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Anunoby. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Banks passes to Love. Here's Thompson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Raptors call time here. Steve, you played with 6 different NBA teams. What's the best way to earn the respect of new teammates, for instance, in the case of you with the 6 different teams you played on?
I think, Kevin, being yourself in all situations. You come in and you do what we used to call the obvious. You play extremely hard. You're a good teammate, and obviously being on time, and you don't be one of those players that deviates from the system. Come in and follow the game plan, and don't try to go outside the game plan, and just be reliable and be disciplined.
Good perspective.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Kicks it out to Banks. Back to Thompson. The 3. Banks, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that look like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way. And this is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Let's take a moment to show you some young men that have really picked up steam here in the second half of the season. These are the leading rookie scorers since the All-Star break. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
As this season progresses, you can see his confidence growing. Sometimes you forget that he's just a rookie. I mean, he looks very confident and poised with his approach to the game.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Knights checked in for Jetty Osman. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Lowry passes to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Passes it to Thompson. Knight on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Thompson passes to Banks. It's deflected. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Henson checked in for Cleveland. Now, here's Lowry. He's got 10. The pass to Siakam. Back to Lowry. From downtown. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team. The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Lowry kicks to Lynn. Back to Lowry. To the left side wing. Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Knight passes to Sexton. Now Henson. Pass to Knight. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Banks. They grab their own miss. Love with the bucket. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the Raptors call time here.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And Cleveland making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And Fred VanVleet, the Wichita State product, took some time getting into the NBA, but my goodness, is he a factor now for this team?
You know, I love the way VanVleet can create space with his movement and getting into a defender. Great at reading a defense and finding the right play. He thinks several steps ahead of the play when he's on the floor.
Fires the three, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Banks. Banks has got 28 points for the game. Raptors shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gasol. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And the Raptors with possession. Here's VanVleet. He kicks it to Lynn. Outside Gasol. Pass to VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. Here's Siakam. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Out left to the wing. Back to Banks for the three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, here's Gasol, and Henson sends it back. Out to the wing. Back to Banks. Here's the dish to Love. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
To the inside, stolen by Henson. Passes it to Knight. Love trying to break loose. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist by AI.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Lynn. He has 5. And the pass to Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Elbow shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's Powell. Banks with the block. Knight wide open. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Right side Lynn. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it to Gasol. This one for 3. The Raptors rebound. Here's Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Siakam's got 5.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Count that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Toronto with the ball. And here is Lynn. 5 points in the game. 17-foot shot on the way. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 24 points. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Lynn looking it over. Shoots over Clarkson. Not going to go that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Banks. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Banks has got 35 in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Knight kicks to Banks. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got his second basket of the game.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And he's not going to back off. Even with that big lead, he's going to get more motivated to keep stretching out their lead.
Powell, that's good. Knight with it. 36 seconds left in the third. Banks kicks to Love. Marks and dishes to Banks. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Knight. Love outside. Down low. Banks. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists tonight.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most.
For the Cavaliers, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Stauskas, and Banks is subbed in for Brandon Knight. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom three teams all have the same odds for the top three spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with AI. And it's Zizic in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
When you watch Anunoby play, he does so much well. Makes his teammates better. Not easy to do as a young wing player. He's a fantastic passer and does a very good job of reading the play. I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Here's Banks. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 7th assist in the game. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Well, with Anunoby, so much of his impact, Steve, doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, that passing from the wing is what will set OG Anunoby apart in his career. Already a strong defender. Doesn't need to touch the ball to impact the game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Nance, no good.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lowry finds Ibaka. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those is kind of like a big three. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's why I think it's changed.
John Henson's checked in for Larry Nance.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Yes, that goes in. Banks has got 43 points.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
And there's the pass to Ibaka. Here's Siakam, defended by Henson, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Banks, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got assist number 8 now on the night. And for the Raptors, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Over Henson, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. Picked his pocket. Lowry at the elbow. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Banks inside, covered by Green. And AI gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 9 assists now tonight. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Anunoby. Left side, Ibaka. Banks with a rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the middle. They swipe it. Outside Lowry. .156 left here in the fourth quarter. Ibaka outside. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Banks against Green. Banks, no good. Toronto shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. From deep, the Cavaliers pull it in. Benson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from AI.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 40. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. .50 seconds left in the game. Drains the three-pointer.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Banks kicks to Nance. And he gets the bucket.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Here's Anunoby, covered by Nance. Outside, Lynn, shot clock at 5. Cans the shot from the wing.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
To the middle. Nance dishes to Henson. Here's Banks. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations on the win. Another triple-double for you. So what does it mean that you can come out every night and produce this way for your team?
We got a lot of players who are important for what we do, DA. I'm just one of them. So, I'm happy with a triple-double, of course, but, if I got 9 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds, and we still come over with that win, I mean, it's just as good for me.
I'm sure it is, but, one more wouldn't hurt across the board, right? Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
I'm just saying we can do that if you want. Just let me know. So. Yo, what up, Charlie?
Hey, just the guy I was looking for. Press wants to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You can get changed first.
Okay, I'll be right there.
All right, 5 minutes. Go get him.
Hey, thanks, Charlie.
AI, at this point in the season, I think it's safe to say you guys are one of the real contenders for the title. What are you looking to do on an individual level to help the team achieve this goal?
Listen, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I've got a lot to learn. I've come a long way this season, but I can't stop and think about that right now. I got to work hard. I got to dig deep, and I got to be ready whenever coach calls my number. So when I'm not playing, you can find me in the practice gym, trying to work on my game, and hopefully we'll be in the finals come June. We good then? Okay, thanks.
Thanks, AI.